Hi, I'm Juliet Grayson, and this is part 2 in a 5-part series on subtle but corrosive relationship patterns. This one is called The Hidden Cost of Partnering a Defensive Person. This reflection comes from working recently with the same couple who inspired the first piece in this series, number 34. As often happens in therapy, once one pattern was named, another quietly came into view. The details were unique, but the emotional experience was deeply familiar. As one partner spoke, it became clear just how much energy was being spent managing reactions, choosing words with real care, and slowly losing trust in their own perceptions. That session stayed with me, because it named something that many people live with but struggle to articulate. Being with someone who reacts defensively, or feels the need to justify themselves constantly, can be really draining. On the surface, the relationship may look normal enough. There may be care, shared history, and genuine attachment, but underneath, a repeating pattern is at work, one that steadily takes an emotional toll. Everyday interactions become exercises in careful navigation. A simple question, "Can we try doing this differently?" can trigger explanation, defensiveness, or counter-criticism. What might have been a small practical conversation expands into an argument or lengthy justification. Over time, partners often become hypervigilant, weighing every word, adjusting their voice tone, and softening requests in advance to avoid pushback. This constant self-monitoring is exhausting, and it gradually erodes confidence. Emotionally, many people describe feeling unheard, misunderstood, or strangely invisible. You may find yourself walking on eggshells, holding back your own needs, or swallowing frustration to keep the peace. One of the most destabilizing effects of chronic defensiveness is the way it turns your attention inward. Instead of staying connected to your own experience, you start questioning it. Am I being too sensitive? Did I say it wrong? Am I asking for too much? This is where many partners become caught in a quiet but painful dilemma. Am I really overreacting, or is this just their pattern? Healthy relationships do invite self-reflection, but when defensiveness is constant and consistent, self-reflection can slip into self-doubt. Repeated explanations, rationalizations, or reframing from your partner can subtly suggest that the problem lies with you, rather than with the dynamic itself. Over time, your intuition is muted, replaced by uncertainty, and that uncertainty creates a low-level anxiety that creeps into everyday life. The practical costs accumulate too. Decision-making can become slow and fraught because every suggestion risks defensiveness or a long argument about why the current way is better. Planning, problem-solving, or negotiating ordinary tasks can feel like negotiating with a moving target, where resolution never quite arrives. Despite this, awareness can be quietly powerful. Naming the pattern helps restore clarity. Setting calm, firm boundaries, focusing on what you can control, and protecting your emotional space are not about changing the other person. They're about reducing the impact of defensiveness on your well-being. Partnering a defensive person can be tiring, confusing, and emotionally costly. But with clarity, patience, and self-care, it's possible to navigate the relationship in a way that honours your perceptions, protects your needs, and steadies your inner ground. Please let me know how this landed. https://bit.ly/Juliet, Juliet, Muses, Muses. Take care, go well. The next part is coming as number 36.